Hello and welcome to this video about mood and tone, where we're going to talk about what the difference is. And why are we talking about the difference between mood and tone? Well, that's because students often confuse what mood and tone are with one another and often use them interchangeably. Students often think that mood is how the author feels. But guess what? It's not. So what is mood? Well, mood refers to the emotional atmosphere that gets created when you're reading something through the setting, the characters, and the events that take place in any given story. It's really the feeling that you, the reader, gets while you're reading a piece of literature. So it's not about how your author feels. It is actually about how you feel. So your setting and your characters and your events, they make you feel a very specific kind of way while you're reading, and that's mood. It's conveyed through descriptive language that can be positive, negative, or neutral. Let's take a look at some examples. The wind whispered through the ancient, gnarled trees, and the moon cast long, eerie shadows across the graveyard. This might make you feel a little eerie or scared even. How about this one? The children laughed and played in the bright sunshine, their giggles echoing through the park. This may make you feel joyful or happy. The detective carefully examined the crime scene, his flashlight revealing the smallest details as a sense of impending danger hung in the air. This may make you feel tense. Or this last one, the gray clouds hung low in the sky, and the mournful sound of a distant train whistle filled the air. This might make you feel kind of sad or melancholy. So again, mood is all about how you, the reader, feels. Now that's different from tone, because tone refers to the author's attitude toward whatever it is they're writing about. It can be conveyed through word choice, syntax, which is like sentence structure, and imagery. Tone can be different from mood because we all think and feel a different way about things, right? So if you really think about mood and tone, you think about mood is how you feel. So if I said, "How are you doing today?" and you tell me I'm not doing very well, I'm having a bad morning, right? That's your mood. But the tone might be the way in which you say something. So if I said, "How are you feeling today?" and you responded with, "Just great," that sarcastic tone already sort of starts to show me that you're not in a very good mood. So let's look at some examples of tone in literature. "Oh, great, another Monday morning, just what I needed." A tone of sarcasm. "It is imperative that we adhere to the established protocols and procedures in this organization." This would be a formal tone, right? Look how this is very academic and, formalized language. With a mischievous grin, she challenged her friends to a game of hide and seek in the enchanted forest. This is a little bit more playful. The scientists' lecture on climate change presented a sobering view of the challenges our planet faces. This one is very serious. And finally, the nurse spoke to the patient in a gentle and reassuring voice, providing comfort during a difficult time. This shows compassion. So you can see how these are similar to mood, but they're not the same. The sarcastic tone of something is going to make you feel a way. You may not feel very good about that sarcastic tone, or it might make you laugh. So why are mood and tone important in writing? Well, they help to give you an emotional connection to whatever you're reading. They help to engage you emotionally, make stories relatable, captivating, and keep you invested, which leads to more critical thinking. They also help with the atmosphere and influencing the way that you perceive what's happening and influencing the way that you perceive the messages that are being taught. They reveal character emotions and character motivations and character development. They reinforce themes and underscore messages that are being delivered through literature. They help to establish historical and cultural context, background. And they help with literary analysis. So mood and tone are essential for interpreting and uncovering deeper meaning in literature. So thank you for joining me on this exploration of mood and tone, and now hopefully you can better consider the way that literature makes you feel, as well as understand how an author feels about what they write.